Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I don't know. Should I cry? Should I laugh? What should I do? You know, just when you think things are as crazy as they can get, they just tend to get a little bit more crazy. And, and the thing is that I don't think I'm the one that's crazy. I think it's the others that are crazy. And that's the funny thing. Anyway, so, it's bad enough you bring in basically the most vulgar, the most defiled, the most, the worst singer you can think of. The worst of the worst. The worst of the worst. But somebody who wears basically no clothes, somebody who uses cuss words, somebody who talks about sex in her songs. I mean, how low do you want to go? But that's not the problem even in this case. This lady, she's a devil worshiper. This lady is a devil worshiper, and she is coming to the land of Tawheed to sing songs. Where are my Salafi brothers now? Where are the brothers who talk about Tawheed? Where are the brothers who talk about Quran and Sunnah? Where are the ulama of Saudi Arabia? Or have they become a shaitan al-akhras, a shaitan, a person who sees wrong and is not able to speak out? The Prophet called that person shaitan al-akhras. What is wrong? What is wrong with you guys? And then at the same time, I am compelled to say, Sadaqa Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Prophet told the truth when he told us that these events would happen. The unimaginable is happening in Arabia right now. And so let's get straight into it, because so this is the Jeddah World Fest. You go to JeddahWorldFest.com to buy the tickets, to get the visa, to get everything you need to, to be able to go there. First wave line out announcement. I'm just going to talk about this lady. If other brothers and sisters want to do research on these other people that'll be singing and which one of these people are devil worshippers and all, you can do that. And you can let me know about it too. But this first lady, the first lady in the lineup, she is a devil worshipper. I'll show you. I want to ask, how does a devil worshipper end up in the land of Tawheed? How does a devil worshipper end up in the land of Tawheed? Except that the entire Saudi royal family has become sellouts. And that the reality of these people who have now completely delegitimized themselves as because you cannot be somebody who is on the one side inviting a devil worshipper and then also say, I'm Khadimul Haramain. The two things cannot mix. If I invite a magician to my house as an invitation from me, as an invitation, if I invite the devil to my house, if I invite a magician to my house, if I invite a devil worshipper as a guest to my house with the red carpet, what will be the fatwa on me? As a special guest, as a special lineup, let's invite the devil worshippers. So this is the Arabic Akbarul Hadath, the greatest event, musiqi, of music, the greatest music festival, right? Ajiz get the visa online. Go and you get a visa. It says within, I think it said 3 minutes here, right? On July 18, 2019, some of the world's hottest performers are jetting to Jeddah for an incredible music festival, one of the biggest music events ever staged in the Middle East. Don't miss it, okay? And then when you go for the tickets, I think it says get tickets here. And then it tells you how fast you can get a visa to Saudi Arabia. So now they're using their skills for controlling the crowd in Hajj. Now they want to use that same crowd engineering skills, but for shaitan. Let's move on. She is a real devil worshipper, and she's proud of it. Proud of it. She is promoting the devil anyway by her music, by her promiscuity, by her lyrics, by the way she dresses. I mean, shame on the Muslims who will attend. I am asking the Muslims of Saudi Arabia and the Muslims around the world that if you are intending to go, don't go. We have to try to make this performance the most unsuccessful performance of the Middle East of music. So that the leaders, they get a message that this is not the way to make money. They're trying to use the knowledge they have of crowd engineering to now apply it to concerts. So what does she say about herself? Just watch.
I'm the bad guy, bitch. So I'm dressed as the devil.
You see that? She's dressed here in the clothes that she basically calls it's like the devil's clothes. And so this is like dressed as the devil, as she says. Okay? In another place she says it's so good that it's devilish or something of this nature. Right? Then she does all these things during her music, like showing the one eye, astaghfirullah, right? You know, and it's so interesting that the Prophet gave us a lot of this symbolism that has to do with Satan worship, like qarnu shaitan. The Prophet said the qarn of shaitan, right? The qarn of shaitan is the horns of shaitan, and these people, they make the symbol like this of the qarn of shaitan. They sometimes do it with the V, they sometimes do it like this. And the Prophet, the Quran also talks about how shaitan, they were that don't, like, we're not allowed to pray when the sun is rising. Right? The sun is a big part of their, you know, the eye and the sun and all of these things are interrelated. And the people, there are brothers and sisters that are much more knowledgeable than me on this issue. But a lot of her symbolism is the symbolism of the devil. And she talks about it, but that's just the surface. Okay? She does musical concerts in which she does devilish rituals like the one you see before you. Right? Where they're doing these human sacrifices. These are always idol worship, pagan rituals that she's doing in these videos. There was this one video that I would like to show you, but I think I missed that picture out, where there in one of the videos that she had a guy with a tattoo, and the tattoo in the back of him was a pyramid with the eye. In fact, let me pause this and try to find that very quickly. Inshallah, I found it, so I put it there, inshallah. So this is the one eye symbol. Then you will see this symbol of the human sacrifice ritual. Okay, and then you got, look at this. This is the devil's horns. Okay, and then you have this. You have her doing it in more than one place, like over here, and then over here again, right? Now, what's very interesting, she has an interview with this lady who is very famous in the US, Ellen. She's a lesbian, and I think this lady, she's also professed to be a lesbian, the one that is coming for the concert, right? And she talks about the jinns. I mean, she doesn't use the word jinn, she gives them names. One is called Barbie, the other is called Roman, and she talks about how they're in her, and she has an alternate ego, and then she in her songs talks about them, and she talks about how she listens to them and how she communicates with them, and all of this idol worship, this magic type thing is going on. Just listen to her conversation here. So let me just put this up too. Now listen to this.
Also, I want to find out.
Uh-oh. Sorry.
So, but is it okay?
Now watch this.
Yes.
Roman is one, and then you have...
Roman is one, Barbie is one. She's like the little innocent girl.
She's talking about her alternate egos. So I just want to bring this back just for a second. And just listen to this. Just watch this now.
Situation with you have many, many different alter egos, right?
Oh, yes.
Roman is one, and then you have...
Roman is one, Barbie is one. She's like the little innocent girl. I have Martha, who's Roman's mother. She's like a crazy lady from London. And actually, she's gonna make her debut in the video that I just shot with Drake. It's for a song called Moment for Life. So we just shot that video, and
So now notice here, she's talking about how these devils, or these Roman and Martha, they take over her when she's doing her performances, right? So she's praising the devil, she wears the devil's clothes, she puts on the symbolism of the devil and the Illuminati and the Freemasons and all of that, and then she's talking about these alternate egos that control her and become part of her performances. This is the person we're bringing to the land of Tawheed. This is the person we are bringing to the land of Tawheed. Where are my brothers of Tawheed?
Martha, like you'll actually see Martha in the video. It's gonna be kind of weird.
Great. I can't wait to see her.
Thank you.
All right, and it's good that he's with his mom, that Roman has his mom with him. All right, so the name of the CD is Pink Friday.
So that gives you a glimpse of, you know, and over here she talks about her alternate ego called Barbie, right? And so just listen to this for a little bit.
Roman is a crazy boy who lives in me. And he says the things that I don't want to say. He was born, just a few months ago. I think he was born out of rage. He was conceived in
actually,
rage.
here she's talking about Roman.
So he bashes everyone. He threatens to beat people, and he's violent.
Roman is one of her alternate egos that was born a few months ago and says crazy things to her, and, but she brings him to his songs when she's singing. She's actually sitting there and calls him and tells the world that he's going to come and sing with her in her performances. And anyway.
That must be nice to have like an ignorant loudmouth who you can just sort of blame every...
He wants to be blamed. I don't want to blame him. I asked.
You guys get the point, right? It's not just that the worst magician, the worst musician who doesn't even deserve to be called an artist or a musician is coming to give a promiscuous, a wicked, a vulgar performance of hers. That's not just the problem. This person worships the devil. Wears the symbols of Satanism and Illuminati and Freemason, as you'll see. Here's one. This, if you get close, let's see if I can bring this up to you. You see the one eye and the pyramid? Look at that one eye and the pyramid in one of her videos. So she's throwing in these symbols in her videos. And this is the person we're going to invite to sing? This is the person we're going to invite to sing? Here's another one of those rituals, right? And, okay, so before I come to what our Prophet ﷺ said, and the dangers in a situation like this, the Prophet said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, لا تقوم الساعة حتى تلحق قبائل من أمتي بالمشركين وحتى يعبدوا الأثنان وأنه سيكون من أمتي 30 كذابون كلهم يعزم أنه نبي وأنا خاتم النبيين لا نبي من بعدي. The Prophet said, the hour will not be established until حتى يلحق قبائل من أمتي بالمشركين, until a group of my ummah joins the idol worshippers. And then the Prophet says, وَحَتَّى يَعْبُدُوا الْأَثْنَانِ, and until they start worshipping the idols themselves again. So this is the part I wanted to... When you are bringing and inviting a person who worships the devil, how far away are you from that time where you're going to worship the idols? Because idol worship is devil worship. If anybody knows anything about idol worshipping, who is behind the idols? You do not remember the story of Ali radiallahu anhu when he went to break the idols, and then when he broke the idol, he saw this lady, and the Prophet said, that lady that you saw, that was the actual shaitan in the idol, that was shaitan. Idol worship is devil worship, and devil worship is idol worship. So now let me tell you a hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, for which I said when I was saying earlier, our Prophet told the truth sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Prophet said there will come a time of evil that will be evil. فَهَلْ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ خَيْرٌ مِنْ شَرٍ. Hudayfa radiallahu anh asked the Prophet a series of questions, but in the end times, he asked, will there be any evil after this good? Meaning the Ottoman Empire had some good and bad things. Fi dakhan, it was tainted. But what will come after that will be shar. And what is its description? The Prophet says, فَقُلْتُ, the Sahabi, Hudayfa radiallahu anh, he says, فَقُلْتُ هَلْ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ خَيْرٌ min shar, is there any evil after this? This hadith is very important, by the way. قال نعم. The Prophet said, yes, there will be evil. دعوت على أبواب جهنم. There will be people calling to the doors of hellfire. What do you think this event is? It is people. It is organizations that are calling to the hellfire. من أجابهم إليها قعوده. Whoever responds to them, he'll be thrown into it. So don't go to this musical festival. Boycott this musical festival. Teach the Saudis a lesson for once in your life. فَقُلْتُ يَا رَسُولُ اللَّهِ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَسَلَّمَ. He said, Prophet of Allah, Sifhum lana. Sifhum lana. Tell me their qualities. What will tell me who they are? قَالَ, he said, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, hum min jildatuna. They are going to be from our skin. And وَيَتَكَلَّمُونَ بِأَلْسِنَتِنَا. And they will talk in our language. They will talk in our language. They will be of our skin and talk in our language. There will be Arabs that will be on the doors of the hellfire calling others to the hellfire. If calling people right in the miqat of the Haram and having the world's greatest musical concert with a devil worshipper is not calling people to the hellfire, what is? The Prophet said, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, this hadith is almost similar, so I'm going to leave it. I'm going to end here. But I want the Muslims to know it's time to wake up. The lines, all lines, all lines, all lines have been crossed. All lines have been crossed. And if you stay quiet any longer, you're shaitanul akhras. You're a shaitan who you see the wrong and you're not able to speak about it. This is what the Prophet cursed as shaitanul akhras. Where are the scholars of Islam? Where are the forget about scholars of Islam. Where are the Muslims? Where are the mu'mineen? How long do we plan on staying blind? How long do we plan on staying blind, deaf, dumb, and blind? How long do we plan on being that way? Go on, clean yourself inside. Clean your kibr, clean your jealousies, clean your this, and just be dumb for everything that's happening on the outside. Iman dictates that if you have real iman, real conviction, real belief, real ideology, and you see something going against what you believe in, you have to react. And if you don't, then there's something wrong. Man ra'a minkum munkaran falyughayyirhu biyadi. Whoever sees something wrong, let him change it with his hands. فَإِن لَمْ يَسْتَطِعْ بِلِسَانِهِ, with his tongue. But nowadays, tongue means what? Post it. Let other people know. Tell them to promote this. All lines have been crossed. And then, فَإِن لَمْ يَسْتَطِعْ بِقَلْبِهِ, at least you have to hate this. You have to hate and not participate in events like this where you are inviting the worshippers of shaitan to come and entertain you. We're inviting the worshippers of shaitan to lead you into the door of the hellfire. Shame on you. Aib alayk ya ahlul Arab. Aib alaykum ya ahlul Arab. فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ. Anyway, I'll end here. You know what's so interesting? The people in Arabia, they are denying, a lot of them are saying this is Shia propaganda. There's no concert. So it made me, because I asked one or two families that I had access to, they're all, oh, we don't know about this. We don't know about this. So I'm like thinking, how is this? Like, there's some sort of propaganda being done in Arabia to contain this in a way that people think that this is either, it's happening, but it's not happening. For some people, it's happening. For some people, it's not happening. I don't know how they're doing this. Allahu A'lam. But it is haram. It is haram. It is haram. It is haram for a Muslim to attend such a concert of a devil worshipper and to enjoy her music, her singing. It is haram to attend this music conference that she is holding in front of the miqat. Just like, this is, casting events, coming events cast their shadows. Before the real event happens, there's a shadow that comes, right? This is almost like Dajjal coming near Makkah but not going into Makkah. Right? Here's a devil worshipper who has jinns inside them, just like, almost like a mini Dajjal. It is haram to attend this event. I mean, this is not, my opinion, just so you know, my opinion about music in general is not haram. It's not. But this is haram. This is haram mutlaq. To go and enjoy the music of a devil worshipper, that's haram, 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 haram. Make sure to subscribe today and make sure you like and make sure you leave your comments and ideas. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
أشهد أن لا